Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everyone, welcome to Eco Talks with Sneha Manarikar. In today's session, we'll cover few more questions from production economics. So let us start our session with our first question. The all possible combination of two input that gives same level of output is called A. Isocont, B. Isocost, C. Indifference curve, D. Production possibility curve. Answer is Isocont. For all possible combination of two inputs that gives same level of output is denoted by isocont. Here is the graph showing the isoconts. Each isocont will denote the different level of output. Now x1 denotes one level of output, x2 denotes the higher level of output, then the x3 denotes the higher level of output than x2. Then a line which connects the point of equal slope on successive isocont. A. Ridge line, B. Isocline, C. Expansion path, D. Boundary line. Answer is isocline. The line which connects the point of equal slope on successive isocont is called as isocline. Here in the graph you can see these straight lines. These are the isocline which connects the equal slope on successive isoconts. The isoclines are the curve that passes through points of equal marginal rate of substitution. That is nothing but the slope of isocont curve. Then a particular isocline will pass through all isoconts at points where isoconts have specified equal slope. Then there are many different isoclines as there are different slopes or marginal rate of substitution on isocont. For a particular isocont map, there will be n numbers of isocline. And a line which connects the point of least cost combination of two inputs at different level of output is called A. Expansion path, B. Ridge line, C. Isocline, D. Boundary line. Answer is expansion path. The line which connects the least cost combination at different level of output is called as expansion path. Here this graph, this line passing through all isocont at the tangent of point of tangency of isocont and isocost curve. This is called as expansion path. Expansion path connects the least cost combination of inputs. Then on expansion path, marginal rate of substitution will be equal to the input price ratio, and at a particular time only one expansion path is possible. And at a particular time, how many expansion paths are possible? A. 1, B. Only 2, C. 3, D. 4. Answer is only 1. At a particular time, only one expansion path is possible. And a rational producer wants to produce on A. Expansion path, B. Isocline, C. Red line, D. All of the above. Answer is expansion path, because an expansion path, it is the least cost combination. So a rational producer wants to produce on the expansion path. Now, expansion path is also called as A. Boundary line, B. Straight line, C. Scale line, D. All of the above. Answer is scale line. The expansion path, if it is a straight line passing through origin, it means that inputs will be used in same proportion at all level of output. So at this time, the expansion path will be called as scale line. Next question is a line which separates complementary from substitutes. A. Expansion path, B. Isocline, C. Ridge line, D. Scale line. Answer is ridge line. Ridge line will separate complementary from the substitutes. Now here you can see there will be two ridge lines. Now at the ridge line 1, marginal product of capital will be 0, and ridge line 2, the marginal product of labor will be 0. This ridge line represents the limits of economic relevance. That is, beyond these boundaries, regions will be uneconomic. The production will be uneconomic, and within the ridge lines, the production will be economic. On the ridge line, marginal product is 0, and the ridge line also denotes the limits of substitution. That is, within these ridge lines, the inputs will be substitutable, and beyond this ridge line, the inputs will be complementary. So it denotes the limits of substitution. Then within the ridge line, marginal rate of technical substitution is A. Positive, B. Negative, C equal to 0, D equal to 1. Answer is positive because here the inputs are substitutable. So within the ridgeline, marginal rate of technical substitution will be positive. On the ridgeline, marginal rate of technical substitution is A 0, B negative, C positive, D equal to 1. Answer is 0. On the ridgeline, marginal rate of technical substitution is 0 because marginal product of the input will be 0. Hence, MRTS is 0. And on the ridgeline, what happens to total product? A increases, B decreases, C maximum, D minimum. Answer is maximum because on the ridgeline, marginal product will be 0. And in previous video, we have seen when marginal product is 0, total product will be maximum. So on the ridgeline, total product will be maximum. Then product relationship can be explained by A LEMR, D LDMR, C both, D none of the above. Answer is A LEMR, that is law of equimarginal returns. Based on this, product relationship can be explained. And the ISO-cont is also known as A ISO revenue curve, B ISO resource curve, C ISO product curve, D all of the above. Answer is ISO product curve because on the ISO-cont the output level will be constant. So it is called as ISO product curve. And production possibility frontier is also called as A ISO revenue curve, B ISO resource curve, C ISO product curve, D all of the above. Answer is ISO resource curve, that is production possibility frontier or production possibility curve is also called as ISO resource curve because level of input used will be constant. The property of production possibility curve is A convex to origin, B concave to origin, C parallel to x-axis, D parallel to y-axis. Answer is concave to origin. The production possibility curve will be concave to origin, whereas ISO-cont will be convex to origin. And the property of ISO-cont curve: A convex to origin, B do not touch any axis, C higher ISO-cont indicates higher level of output, D all of the above. Answer is all of the above. These three are also the property of ISO-cont curve. This ISO-cont is convex to origin, does not touch any axis, and higher ISO-cont indicates higher level of output. Now, all possible combination of two products that can be produced with the given quantity of resources is known as A PPC, B ISO-cont, C ISO-cost, D ISO-client. Answer is PPC, that is production possibility curve. It indicates all possible combination of two products that can be produced with the given quantity of resource or input. Here is the graph showing the production possibility curve. And the types of enterprise relationship includes A joint products, B complementary products, C competitive products, D all of the above. Answer is all of the above. The enterprise relationship, the types are joint products, complementary products, and competitive products. So all of the above is the answer. An example for joint products in case of production economics: A paddy and straw, B meat and wool, C wheat and straw, D all of the above. Answer is all of the above. The example for joint products in case of agriculture, these three are also the example: paddy and straw, meat and wool, wheat and straw. Next, the proportion of joint products can be altered with the use of A breed, B strain, C delay in sowing, D both A and B. Answer is D both A and B. Because joint products, there is one product. If you want to produce one product, the other product also will be produced. So the proportion of joint products can be altered using breed and strain. For example, now paddy and straw, depending upon the variety, the quantity of paddy grains and straw will differ. So proportion can be differed. That is, breed and strain can be used to alter the proportion of joint products. That's all about today's session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section or message me on my Telegram group, EcoTalks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.